Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. We were right about XRP. It is a very clear winner this market cycle, and the evidence of this just keeps coming in. In fact, a popular on-chain analytics firm has taken note of this as well, so I'm going to highlight that towards the beginning part of the video, but let me just note first. Look, we had to endure years of the most vitriolic hate from toxic Bitcoin maxis imaginable, and that was on top of the government of the United States baselessly attacking XRP via the SEC. Has any community in crypto been through more than the XRP community? The answer is no. The answer is unquestionably no. But we were right. And XRP is winning. We were right to stick with XRP because it always made logical sense from a technological perspective. And also, clear utility exists, and it did all throughout this process. We believe that we were on the right side of history and that the SEC would found to be proven wrong. We are so vindicated at this point. But it's just going to get better. So yes, we were right. We were definitely right. But look, XRP is going to enter price discovery and melt faces. XRP is not done shocking the world, and frankly, the craziest part is yet ahead. So let's dive into some things. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. All right, so this post on your screen comes from on-chain analytics firm Santiment, and I've been a big fan of them for as long as I can remember. I don't remember exactly when I started following them, but it's probably been over half a decade at this point. But they're highlighting some things here. Take a look here. So the blue line, that's Bitcoin, and we're talking about number of total wallets. Well, here's the title. Bitcoin retail traders and investors continue liquidating their holdings out of fear. A good sign that capitulation is near. Okay. So the blue is Bitcoin, yellow is Ethereum, and orange is XRP. So here's what they had to say. And this shows you the tremendous strength that is very evident, frankly, of XRP to this point. And it's just been picking up steam. So now here, Santiment wrote, even with cryptocurrencies like Ethereum and XRP continuing to see their networks grow with more and more wallets, the same is not true for Bitcoin. Crypto's top cap has 277,240 less non-empty wallets than it did 3 weeks ago. The decline appears to be primarily due to small traders dropping out of the market due to fear of further crypto-wide price drops. Historically, these declines in retail belief are a positive sign for mid to long-term price performances. When coins are shed by small traders, whales and sharks accumulate them and use their capital to drive up markets when crowd FUD is at its high. So that's obviously true, and I highlight that all the time because there are notable instances of that so regularly. When retail panics, price goes down, whales swoop in, and they buy the fear. They buy all sorts of cryptocurrencies on the cheap. Now, in the case of wallets, as it pertains to Bitcoin, as they've cited right here, yeah, people are more afraid there right now. And frankly, it's not surprising that the XRP community is not experiencing that type of thing because we're in a rare position compared to the rest of the market anyway. We're not afraid. We're feeling pretty damn good. Like we are floating on a cloud. Now, if you go back a year ago, that wasn't true. It's like sentiment for most of 2024, comparatively, it was in the gutter within the XRP community. And I still don't think that was most XRP holders. It's just that there are enough that were not happy with how things were going price-wise for XRP that they became very vocal. And so then if you hop on social media and yet you see what's going on in the XRP community, you might get the impression that everyone's down in the dumps. I don't think that was true, actually. But still, you get that type of thing. So it's not surprising that not only are you not seeing that same problem that you see with Bitcoin, it's actually quite the other way. Look at this steep increase, especially at the end of November. So XRP had already been going up. And so throughout November, you can see, you can see with your eyes right there, there was an increase. That incline, look at that, that went up. But after it kept doing it, after a few weeks, people got even more interested. And that's where it really persisted in terms of wallet creation. And here's the XRP rich list. They track this going back a year. Look at this thing. So it was always increasing, and yeah, great to see it, even in the worst times, a little bit more scary times, if you want to call them that. But look at how it's persisting even to this very day. The last few months have shown the largest quantity of consistent XRP account creation in the history of the damn thing, and it's been public for 12 years now. What you're living through the most intense part of this, and we haven't seen the peak for XRP yet. And people are coming around slowly and surely. Cointelegraph, mixed bag from them. Oh, God. So they spent most of the last decade just irrationally crapping all over XRP and writing stupid articles with stupid points. Probably from some people that are stupid. I'm not saying all of them are. Some of them just have XRP derangement syndrome. But look at what we're still seeing here. And you will get some positive articles now because, I think Cointelegraph just doesn't want to consistently be shown as being wrong. Because XRP is performing, but you still will see stuff like this where XRP, for no good reason, gets called out. Look at this headline. XRP risks 30% drop if critical $2.20 support fails. Analyst. Why is this specifically getting highlighted? Because what they're noting here is that with the CPI data, which was made public Wednesday morning, XRP's in trouble. It was already going down. Remember that? Look at what they wrote here. A hot CPI data print has stifled hopes of an immediate recovery for XRP as the altcoin continued to trade sideways between $2.50 and $2.30. The crypto asset has dropped below $2.40, and one analyst highlights that things could get worse for the altcoin if it loses a key level of $2.20. What the hell does that have to do with CPI? I mean, other than, look, and I talked about this a bit in my last video. Sure, XRP went down, but so did Bitcoin. So did the entire market. Why is XRP getting called out as being in danger because of the CPI data? And by the way, that clearly didn't age well. XRP now at $2.45. And if you look back, you can see the drop that happened yesterday morning. But what happened since then? It's above it. So that whole thing that happened didn't matter. And if XRP price does go lower in the short term, okay, fine. But it's not because of that, and you don't need that headline. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't have to do with this. And if it does go down, it's probably because Bitcoin went down too and the market's moving in tandem. But maybe it does go to the upside regardless. All I'm saying is, this is silly. But increasingly, people are coming around, dragged kicking and screaming. Here's a screen grab of a post from Cryptos Are Us. Now, Cryptos Are Us is a pretty large account. Here you can see on X, 271,000 followers. And they shared this post. Bullish, and this is a quote from Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. Quote, "I think Trump will make crypto great again in the United States," end quote. Well, that's interesting that they're highlighting anything from Ripple that isn't just bashing them, don't you think? Well, I mean, only if you're familiar with the account, as chart analyst E. Greg Crypto is. So he shared that screen grab and wrote, "Cryptos Are Us is posting about Ripple and XRP and Brad Garlinghouse more than I do." That's funny. In 2022, he used to say in his show, "Why do people buy XRP? What is it used for?" Conversion is happening for Bitcoin maxis that are accepting the truth and facts that XRP Ledger and XRP is the internet of value. Only the stubborn ones will be left behind. Yeah, and so I am increasingly seeing the people that were crapping all over XRP, they've either shut their stupid little face holes, or some of them have switched to posting positive things, and a small, tiny, minuscule percentage have said that they've actually publicly stated that they were wrong about it. And I give the most credit to them for obvious reasons, right? But here you have all of these kicking and screaming. They're going to be dragged because XRP has always made sense. And now that we have a level playing field and XRP has regulatory clarity, what do you know? What's happening right now is exactly what we were expecting to happen, right? We were right. They were wrong. It's just, we've been vindicated, folks. And it is exciting to know that the best is yet ahead, unless history doesn't rhyme with itself. But I'm thinking it's probably going to do that. And you literally tons of these examples. You just wait until this market cycle's over, because I've got my future dunks tab that I've been talking about. I have a future dunks tab on X, and it is extensive. I'm worried about running out of space. I've got so many future dunks in there. For all sorts of people irrationally crapping all over XRP, saying it's never going to go, it'll never hit a new all-time high, which it already did, so this is going to be a fun video. But just wait, because I'm not going to make those videos until I see the full picture of what happens this market cycle, because I think we really are going to melt some serious faces. Like, I firmly believe that's going to happen. And it'd also be funny to see how many people delete their old posts, because as I've mentioned before, I actually have screen recorded, and I do it from time to time. I'll screen record that tab, my future dunks tab, so that if any of them are deleted, I'm going to catch them. I'm going to notice, because I think some people are going to run from some of the dumbass stuff that they said. Oh, it's going to be a fun time. Here's a post from chart analyst Dr. Magic. He wrote, when they laughed, he said, first they laughed with XRP underperformance for years. Now they are laughing with Ethereum. Guess with what they are going to be crying soon. And so he's sharing a Solana BTC chart. So Solana towards the upper end of how it's historically how it's been priced against Bitcoin. So he seems to be thinking that it's going to be topping out soon. And it is true. Isn't this funny how people they'll laugh at whatever is low in the moment. So for years it was XRP. It's just easy to sucker punch XRP. That's what would happen for literally years on end. And now you don't see so much of that anymore. Funny how that works. But yeah, it's true. Now they're laughing about Ethereum because the sentiment's in the gutter. It hasn't been performing to this point as many had hoped, though I don't think that means that we're not going to see a notable Ethereum bull run. Like I still think it's going to hit a new all-time high. Enterprise discovery, maybe it'll, who knows, maybe it 2x's from its all-time high last cycle. I don't know. I'm not making a prediction, but that wouldn't be crazy. And that'd be great for XRP if it matches it, because the market cap for XRP at that point would put XRP over $20. So be happy to see that. And so anyway, somebody wrote to him, though, somebody named Exit Chad, said, when XRP along with Ethereum go flying up and they don't have time to join in. And so, yes, he's getting it exactly. When the Solana folks don't get it, that's exactly, and Dr. Magic says this is the plan. So XRP already well along the way in this plan, because we're sitting pretty. And some people have already, begrudgingly acknowledged, okay, it does make sense. And they've even bought XRP when they thought they never would. And I've shared posts like that in the last few months. People are doing that. And they're just saying here, okay, so now these people come begrudgingly too. Here's a post from Allie, by the way. So, and I actually highlighted this. I'll just be brief with this, but I just wanted to note, like, this is, the analysts that I follow, they don't dispute this. Like, I think all of them believe, yeah, Ethereum rather is going to break to the upside, which is important even if you're an XRP holder, because of the historic precedent that has been set. And when Ethereum goes, the whole market goes alts, and that'd be great for XRP too. And so here you see chart analyst Ali Martinez the other day wrote, whales have bought over 600,000 Ethereum in the past week. So you love to see it. Chart analyst Mikey Bull Crypto, just one more quick example here, believes the same thing. Says the best play right now is Ethereum, massive pump incoming. And he is one of the analysts that called that XRP was going to break out. So for him, credit where it's due. He's just saying this is consolidating. It's going to break out even further. Then we had this. This one's another one from chart analyst Dr. Magic. It's the crypto total market cap. And he said, I don't get why we are such in a hurry to call things over before at least closing below 2021 highs, confirming a deviation. And 20-week exponential moving average, when every major leg we had the same signature like the one we are experiencing right now. And so, folks, he's just highlighting here that the sentiment, yes, for the entire crypto asset class, just if you look at it on the whole, it's kind of bad. It's kind of in the gutter. The sentiment is. But he's saying, right now, it's just like, what's happening? Things are unfolding historically as they have in the past. Why are you even freaking out? Why don't you wait for the deviation? And so he says, this is why I don't like Elliott wave theory, because people here are marking 5 waves or 3, ABC, and they call it a night with no confluence whatsoever. So, look, you don't need to be a chart guy to understand some very basic things, which is that history tends to rhyme with itself. And there are various metrics you can look at and be like, that happened every other cycle, but hasn't happened yet. And it's at a time where we should expect it to be happening sooner than later. Well, maybe things aren't over then. Now, if we get a black swan event, fine. Something's different then this time's actually different because of some sort of global event, if that happens. Okay. Outside of that, no. That's not what's probable. Now, I'm not saying nobody can literally know that with 100% confidence, but we're talking in terms of probability. What's probable? Well, number go up. Here's a post from chart analyst Mustache. Hashtag altcoins. The good news? The altcoin season index is still holding up remarkably well above the November 2024 breakout. As long as that holds, it can be considered a retest, right? So not time to panic yet. Here's a post from chart analyst Greg Crypto. XRP. As long as XRP stays within the yellow horizontal channel, it's just market noise. Closing below $2.30 is bearish. Closing above $2.60 is bullish. Closing above $2.85 is super bullish. And above $3.11, he says, we're heading towards all-time highs and potentially setting new ones. So I'll say again, yes, I don't pretend to know when, but you don't have to be some sort of wizard here or some genius to understand some very basic things about why it's always made sense to be very bullish on XRP big picture. And now we're finally getting to the part where the market's catching up with the things that we in the XRP community have known for years and years and years. You know, and now the headwinds from the government, the SEC specifically, it's gone. We're good. I mean, fine, you can wait for the Ripple lawsuit to end, but it doesn't change anything for XRP anyway. Maybe the market responds. I think there's actually a reasonable chance of that. But I would say, even without any additional Ripple lawsuit appeal news this cycle, XRP still runs. That's the broader point I want to make here. Here's a post from chart analyst Javon Marks. He says, XRP's price, since breaking out and showcasing major upside progress in the quoted tweet below, has now confirmed its largest bullish pattern since that breakout and can be preparing for a massive continuation move. Another major upside move can be in the works. And so he firmly believes that. And then he followed that post up with this one. He simply wrote higher, and he's showing the chart formation, which is a hidden bullish divergence. So he firmly believes that is indeed what we're seeing right now. So, and he's one of the guys that did call the breakout for XRP to the upside, so credit where it's due. And I will be very surprised if we don't see true price discovery for XRP. I'll be very surprised. I think it's coming personally. Just got to wait a little bit longer. But hey, it's been worth the wait so far. It definitely has. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say, all right? That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.